How I improved my English speaking skills. Hello, everyone. Today, I want to share my journey of learning English and how I improved my speaking skills. Speaking English is very important. It allows you to communicate with people around the world, make new friends, get better job opportunities, and travel with confidence. But I know that improving English speaking skills is not easy. It takes time, effort, and a lot of practice. I will tell you step by step what worked for me and how you can also become a confident English speaker. The first and most important step is practice. When I started learning English, I realized that speaking every day was the key to getting better. Even if I had no one to talk to, I still practiced alone. I talked to myself in English about my day, what I was doing, or what I was planning to do. For example, I would say, "Today, I am going to the store to buy some fruit. I am cooking pasta for dinner." Speaking out loud helped me become more comfortable with the language. I also practiced with my friends and family. If they did not speak English, I tried to teach them small words and phrases so we could practice together. Another great way to practice is by talking to teachers or joining an English speaking group. The more you speak, the better you get. Listening is just as important as speaking. When I listened to English, I learned new words, pronunciation, and sentence structure. I made listening part of my daily routine. I listened to English songs, watched movies, and listened to podcasts. At first, it was difficult to understand everything, but I did not give up. One trick that helped me was watching English movies with subtitles. I read the words while I listened to the pronunciation. Over time, I stopped using subtitles because I could understand better. Another method that helped me was listening to people speak English in real situations. I would go to places where people spoke English and observe how they talked. Reading helped me learn new words and how to use them correctly. I started with simple books and short articles. Children's books were a great way to learn because they used easy words and clear sentences. When I read, I always read out loud. This improved my pronunciation and speaking fluency. I also wrote down new words in a notebook and tried to use them in conversations. Reading every day helped me build confidence in my speaking skills. Writing is a great way to practice English. When I wrote in English, I learned how to structure sentences correctly. I kept a diary where I wrote about my daily activities. I also wrote emails, messages, and small stories. At first, my writing was very simple. But as I practiced more, my sentences became longer and more detailed. Writing helped me think in English and made it easier to speak without hesitation. One of the biggest problems I had was fear of making mistakes. I was scared that people would laugh at me or not understand me. But I realized that mistakes are part of learning. When I made mistakes, I asked for help. My teachers and friends corrected me and I learned from them. The more I practiced, the more confident I became. Now I understand that mistakes help us improve. Thinking in English is an important skill. At first, I always translated from my native language to English. This made speaking slow and difficult. So I started training my brain to think in English. For example, when I saw a chair, I thought, "This is a chair." When I was hungry, I thought, "I am hungry." Over time, my brain got used to English and I could speak more naturally. To speak English well, you need a good vocabulary. I made it a habit to learn at least 5 new words every day. I used a dictionary and wrote down new words in a notebook. To remember these words, I used them in sentences. For example, if I learned the word delicious, I would say, "This cake is delicious." Practicing new words in real situations helped me remember them easily. At first, I spoke very fast because I was nervous. But I learned that speaking slowly helps with pronunciation and confidence. I took my time to think about what I wanted to say. This made it easier for others to understand me. If you are learning English, remember to speak slowly and clearly. It will make a big difference in your communication. Taking an English class helped me a lot. In class, I learned new words, grammar rules, and pronunciation tips. I also had the chance to practice speaking with my classmates. If you can join an English class or find an online course, it will help you improve much faster. Learning English should be fun. I enjoyed my learning process by playing English games, singing songs, and watching funny movies. When I had fun, I learned faster and stayed motivated. Try to find activities that you enjoy in English. This will make learning easier and more enjoyable. Technology helped me improve my English. I used mobile apps to practice vocabulary and pronunciation. I also watched videos on YouTube and joined online courses. The internet is full of resources that can help you learn. Use them to your advantage. Having friends who spoke English helped me practice more. We talked about different topics and corrected each other's mistakes. If you don't have English-speaking friends, you can find language partners online. Practicing with others will help you improve faster. Watching the news in English helped me understand real-world conversations. At first it was difficult, but over time my listening skills improved. Try watching the news or documentaries in English to expand your vocabulary and comprehension. If you have the opportunity to travel to an English-speaking country, do it. When I traveled, I had to use English every day, and this improved my speaking skills quickly. Speaking English in real-life situations is the best practice you can get. Learning a language takes time. You will not become fluent overnight, but every small step you take brings you closer to your goal. Keep practicing every day and don't give up. With time and effort, you will see progress. Watch this video as many times as you need until you understand everything completely. Being consistent is key because learning a language is like a long-distance race. You need to go slowly but steadily and make a little progress every day. Speaking English well is possible if you practice regularly and stay motivated. Use these tips in your daily life and you will improve step by step. What about you? How do you practice English? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and keep learning.